Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's Friday, right? I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday. I don't want to confuse y'all too bad, but I already don't know what day it is. And it's only Tuesday. Excuse me. How we doing? How we doing? Oh my goodness. Good morning. Spoke Axel is my writer today. I love it. Nice haircut. I know. We gotta cut this little piece here. We have like the Great Recession going on. I don't know. We're gonna have to like zip it off here pretty soon. I can't believe Baltimore pin shows this weekend. That's crazy to me. Crazy times. The crud hit my house. I was thinking I need to take some Claritin this morning. I got it going on. Looking grand. Feeling pretty grand. I'm not gonna lie, feeling pretty grand. I don't know why. I'm like stupid busy, which is great. We'll talk about that. We're actually gonna talk about some schedule changes here in a minute. So let me catch up on these updates. Olive Octopus with the raid. Hope you're doing good this morning. I'm gonna get a little inky like you today, maybe a little bit. DWR DNet, 6 months of subbing. Nice. Let's go. You cut your own hair this weekend? I think I could do that, honestly. Like, look, like, I could cut my own hair. Olive Octopus with the subbing too. Pretty certain it's one of the days that ends in Y. True. I was just thinking, like, before I started, it's like, really, it's Tuesday, huh? It feels like this has been a long week already. So 32 months of subbing. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. Blog Walda, 44 months of subbing from across the pond. Let's go. 2 stacks from a new stacks. And it's the day I get fun with toys. Wow. New old stock Visconti and the nib worked. That's crazy. Brad, thank you for the pin. Indie Dragonfly one. I already don't remember which one it was. It's probably an Explorer or an All-Star or something to that. Annette Meach, what took 3 tries? 5 years of streaming. Oh, sick. Yeah, that one. That's sick. I gave you a Break of Dawn. I need to ink that pen up. Oh, that's such a good pen. I haven't inked up my Break of Dawn in a while. Love that little buddy. Congrats, G's Crafties. Can we get a shout out? Can you shout out yourself, G's Crafties? Make sure you give Steph a follow. Just celebrated 5 years of streaming. Sick. Amazing. Last stream feels like weeks ago. I know I'm just checking these messages. It really does. Like, I've been really, really busy. Really busy. In a good way. All good stuff. Purple Nib is so good. I know, right? Mighty Murr, 8 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. Zodiac pin waiting for me at home. So do you have a crazy swoopy Zodiac Pisces, or do you have like a more normal person Pisces, like Zodiac like I get? What's the one that I like? Aries, I think, is the one I like. More straightforward. Dragon Drawer, 39 months of subbing. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. I think Brad slipped off the chair after starting the stream. Maybe. Is my chair too low? I've slipped off something, that's for sure. Heavy meeting day, so I'm only here looking for a short while. Heavy meeting day for me, too. I got to meet with my pens over here. Got to meet with some inks over here later. Indie Dragonfly with the gifted sub. Thank you so much, Indie Dragonfly. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Doubly boops on the gifted subs. Thank you. Sandwiches. I like the Zodiac Cancer model the best. You're allowed to buy Zodiac stuff that's not your star sign. I do. Otherwise, I'd have to buy Leo. And I think he didn't have Leo for a while. He might have Leo now, maybe. I don't know what it is. Yeah, like I wouldn't like buy one that didn't fit my hand. Taurus is okay, but I ended up with 2 Capricorns. Yeah, Leo's in the house, right? You want to share the pin, Joy? Thank you so much, Indie Dragonfly. I appreciate that. How's the Pinatic 100 looking? Well, maybe we'll go over that tomorrow. Might be a good day. Tomorrow might be a good day to look at the Pinatic 100. Let's do this giveaway, and let's talk about the schedule. Let's get this giveaway cranking, though. Miss G's Crafties. I can't. I'm ingrained. It's ingrained in my head stuff. Sorry. G's Crafties. Giveaway and Olive Octopus streaking. Good grief. Gonna thin down some Namikis. I only own one Namiki, and that one will never be thinned down. That one's the easiest keeper of all the pins. I think that's the number 1 pin. Why did it just let me in? I think some other people were having Twitch issues. I think some other people were having Twitch issues this morning. All right, G's Crafties. Well, in honor of G's Crafties giving away a pen on her stream, let's give away another pen. It'll be amusing to guess the pens that can never leave the Pentatic 100. I should have, excuse me. I should do the drawers in that fashion instead of by brand. Although I think I would, I think that would probably drive me crazy looking for stuff. Is the Wancher vanishing point on anyone's wish list? What does it look like? I'm not familiar with it. The G10 Edisons, probably, but that's not like the hard fast ones that there is. All right. So yeah, we can play around with that stuff tomorrow. Let's do Pentatic stuff 100 tomorrow for sure. Want your pen? Okay, we'll look at that in a second. All right, let's give away the MP1 that I reviewed. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get this review. So this pen was sent to me by Goldspot. Big Goldspot stream today. Shout out to my sponsor, Goldspot. It's like a coppery orange, like it's both. Really, really cool. I also have the box and the ink. Let me find this for you, then we'll do the giveaway. So you can see, because I will give you this. It's called Mercury Orange. So it's this pen. And I have the ink in the box. So this is the limited ink that came with it. So I'll give you all that too. Yeah, could use fire and fire. All right, so let's give this away. Is that a Yovo 6 base pen? No, I think it's a little bit smaller. No, it is. I take that back. Although that's not a Yovo feed, but boy, that's a very Yovo-y shaped pen. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, let me do this giveaway. Then we have actually a lot to talk about, just from schedules and things. So I reviewed this, and I really enjoyed it. I just don't need to keep it. So let's do it. Stream was paused the whole time. Way to go, Newland. Well, Twitch does be twitching, so. All right, let's just get going. I'm gonna keep talking. MP1. Exclamation point waffle, exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone come in. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address. While y'all are doing this, I'm going to go grab the box real quick so I have it. And then we'll talk about schedule and other giveaways I got going. We actually, a lot to talk about. Y'all keep waffling. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Okay, that took longer than I thought because I can't find it. So maybe it might just be the pen. But I should have the box and ink somewhere. Like I wouldn't have separated those because it's got a limited edition ink with this. So we'll figure it out. I'll spend some more time looking at a later date. So, But as I think someone said, it looked pretty good with Fire on Fire too. If I can't, here's the deal I'll make y'all. If I can't find the box and the ink, I will send a bottle of Fire on Fire with it. How's that? There. Everything's better now. Have I seen the new wingback? Yes. We'll click on that though. Have I seen the new TWSBI Bahama? Yes. Yeesh. Just realized one of my pens is Monteverde. I stopped using it because I didn't like the barrel for longer writing sessions. Was it a metal one? They do a lot of metal pens. We'll do all the pen auditing here. Once I have not seen the Diplomat Arrow. Oh, the Monteverde tool pen. Yeah. The box is in the photo studio. No, it's not because I use that thing all the time. I actually do leave stuff in there from time to time because it's big enough where I can just kind of shove it in the back, but it's empty. Let's see. So TWSBI. What's it called? Is it Bahama? It's not Bahama. Is it? Okay, something. Yeah, I guess that is it. There's that. So I'm just pulling all this stuff on the side here so we can take a look at it. Then we have this. We have a lot to look at today, so which is good because I don't have too much to. Monteverde doesn't seem to get a lot of attention. They seem to make decent low to mid-range pins. It surprises me that they don't come up often. They had a time there where their nibs were pretty bad. In a coloring contest? All right, we got Arrow. We got color. Oh, we got a lot to talk about today. This is great. There was a time where the nibs weren't that great. This one has been fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. You can see my writing over here. Oh, this will help me. This is what the box looked like. Okay, it's green. It's green. I was looking for a white box, chat. It's a green box. I can probably find it. So yeah, I thought the nib was excellent. I was just wondering what a new TWSBI would drop. Well, it's a day that ends in Y, so there's that. There was an eclipse. Was it this morning? It's foggy here. Their QC sucked. It's been a few years. This one is, yeah. I felt like this one kind of like the MP1. I feel like it turned a corner a little bit. And it's been pretty good. Lunar eclipse. Enjoy the review yesterday. Is the Tombow just light all around? Any weighting at all? This one's light all around. Now that one I left in the other room. It's not much. There's not much weight to it. I'll grab it next time I get up. Really interesting refill. That's one where it's really good, but it's a little bit inky, which is okay. I think that's a pen that I would recommend to a lot of people, but may not use it much myself because it's a little bit too wider. Monteverde MP1 Mercury Orange is what we're waffling right now, exclamation point waffle. So, really good recommendation pen from yesterday's review. And I need to try the .38. This was a limited edition color just for Gold Spot. So if Gold Spot has it, let's see. This is a limited edition one. But they still may not have it anymore. Let's go to brands. Whoops. Monteverde. Isn't it called the MP1? Yeah. Yeah, so they don't have it anymore. It was a limited edition. Art Sport and Hickory Brown. That's such a good pen. Really, really good pen. Yeah, so this pen is gone. This was a gold spot exclusive. So, all right, where are we at here? I have too many. I started this in the wrong browser. Okay, last call. Pilot Kakuno is in theory going to be here tomorrow. That's at least a good way to put it. Most people don't understand that. In theory, it's going to be there. I got asked to refund shipping for UPS ground that took 4 days instead of the estimated 3 days. And I had to explain that that's not how this works. Imagine it's similar to cleaning a TWSBI. Yeah, it's pretty easy to clean. All right, last call. I was like, yeah, that's not how shipping works. That's not how it works. I get it. Like, some people don't get it. But yeah, that is not a it's not a guarantee. Yeah, well, and they didn't. No, we don't offer premium shipping for a reason. Like, we can't ship fast enough. So I knew. I was like, I mean, if we offered like overnight and it didn't show up overnight, I would have recourse, right? And I could get my money back and I could refund it, but it's just standard ground shipping. It's not a thing. All right, giveaway's closed. I kept reading the email. I was like, oh, let me just let them down softly, and while telling them no. All right, this giveaway is closed. Let's give it away now. All right, let's pick a winner. Boom. Mouse is a biscuit. Didn't you just win last week? Did you win a pin last week? I feel like you, yeah, the Namiki winner Vlad, we do it like, we turn those off because we are physically not going to get it out to meet to meet those needs. Like, we could make something happen if there's like a lot of conversation and like emergency and we're nice and all that stuff, but Mouse is a biscuit. Nice. So Mouse, you have to pick a dinosaur. We have Stega, Dino, and Brawny. So now, do you already have a dinosaur? I feel like you need to like work for the set of dinos. Everyone's giveaway stuff from last week is shipped out, by the way. I think some of it I just dropped off. Dino, gotcha. What would count as a pin emergency? I mean, it would have to like meet a lot of like criteria. Number one, a long-term customer. Like, we're gonna do a favor. Like, it'd be something where like we're gonna do a favor for someone who has had like mutual respect with us, and we know, and like it's a pretty short list. All right, Mouse and Biscuit, email me, hello@penaddict.com. Yeah, like it's a complete one-off type of situation. We're not built to do that. Dino. Got it. Yeah. Like, I love all customers equally, but like I would do some favors, every now and then. I think that's reasonable. First time or 100th time customer is all the same, but there would be some favors. I think that's pretty normal. Speaking of the Pilot G2, I was trying to compare that Tombow gel with the G2, and it just feels better than the G2. All right, Mouse, I will look for the box and ink now that I know it's that I was actually looking for the wrong color. Excuse me. Honestly, I think the situation would be more that something happened on an original order that failed. The pen got run over by UPS and they needed it for a thing. That's probably more the situation. It's probably more of a round two, like, let me make this right type of situation. So is what I think. Inky Sucks 15 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Let's go. Man, a bunch of streakers happened while I was away. Boss Baker Chris, Brian Knight, DWRDNet. They roll off the screen. Dalla D. Crazy. Got my waffle giveaway. You're welcome, Harlow. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look at a bunch of these links. First link. Oh, let me close this. For me, Toby. Bye, Apple Tater. 24 months of sub, and thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you getting up early for this nonsense. Rob Knight with the gifty sandwiches. Gifted subs. What kind of sub is that, y'all think? That one's hard to tell. This next one, it's kind of like, it's got like the salami looking stuff, but then it's got like American cheese on it, which I don't normally get with like salami type things. Using G2s. G2s are perfectly fine. Yeah, G2s are great. G2s have nice ink. What the G2 problem is they have like a tip failure at a higher rate than most of the other pens in that range. But the ink is very nice. All right. If you did not win that giveaway, you can win this giveaway of the pencil I unboxed last week. I bought this on purpose to give away. I don't need another Rotring, just like I don't need an MP1, just like I don't need an All-Star. I buy to give away and review things these days. You have complaints about the inks and how it plays with highlighters. Okay, that's a different story. Yes, fair. Darn it, don't tell people about that giveaway. It already has, like, that's a lot of entries for, like, the first hour. So this is the giveaway. Pink and gold they've had in the past. They've definitely had pink, I believe. And yeah, they've had gold too. I think the pink and gold have been about for a couple years. So yeah, this one's sitting over here somewhere. And we'll give that away on the blog this week. All right, so let's see. What else did y'all have me looking at here? I accidentally opened two browsers and I have the links all over the place. All right, let's go through the stuff that y'all sent me. So the Wancher Vanishing Point I have not seen. Was this the link you meant to send me? This has a fountain pen nib in it. I am so confused right now, chat. So it just uses that little needle tip. Okay, sure. That's pretty, I mean, sure. That's pretty cheap for... I wish they'd show the nib unit. I think it's got to be just that standard, like, needle that the Enso uses. What's the other image? With cartridges. So same thing. I just wish they showed the nib unit. But I think I know which nib unit this is. That's crazy. That's a good price, though. I mean, sure. Why not? At least they did something that's just not like looks like a vanishing point. Inksploration! 15 months of sub and let's go. Thank you so much. And Rob, thanks again for the gifted sub. I really, really appreciate that. Mark Safe, I don't like hidden nibs. It's really close. It comes out about half the length of like a vanishing point does. And the vanishing point doesn't even come out that far. Oh, I'm going to mess up this name. Himishu. Did I come close? Himishu. Thank you for the prime and thank you for joining us. I really, really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. 21 for a set of 3. Now, that can't be. I think they're calling that a pen and 2 cartridges is a set of 3. I don't know. Is it really 3 pens? Could you say what we're looking at? So this is a retractable fountain pen. It looks like a ballpoint, but it has a fountain pen nib. There's just not any great pictures. The email I got said you get 3 pens. Okay, sure. I mean, I have, yeah, $21 for 3 pens. Sure. God, I wish I could find this nib quickly. Yeah, because the other options, the ones behind my head, are mix and match. Mimosa, Pink Hawaiian, and Midnight Martini. So yeah, you can just mix and match. It's 3 pens. Yeah, 21 for 1 is fine. No, I wish I could find y'all this nib quickly. Does Enzo have it on his site? So, there you go. It's something like this. It may not be this piece, but this, just something like that. He's added something onto this nib here. Enzo's. Yeah, they do this. This is the nib unit from that, whatever that is. He may have like displaced the back end of it. This isn't the normal back end of that unit. Like this, I don't know that would fit in that other pin we just looked at. There's a longer one somewhere. I actually have one of these nib units laying around, but I haven't seen it in a long time. I can't remember the name of the one on jet pins. Let me see if it's in this list real quick. I haven't seen it in years. Yeah, this is all Vanishing Points, Curidas. But it was almost, it was just a very, very thin, almost like a wallet size pen. Brad the Brown Slimliner FP I Sent You has a nib like that. I don't know if I could find how quickly I could find that. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. It's a popular nib unit to make things around. So that's certainly what it is. So anyway, I can't find it. Okay, I'll have to find it in Minky Love. I don't know if I know that where it's at exactly off the top of my head. Miser pen? Boy, that sounds familiar. Yeah, that's exactly it. So there's the nib. That's what it looks like. But there's a retractable one with this same type. This is like the Enzo one, right? Where Enzo just they redid the back end here. There is a retractable option of this. It's just that real thin thing. So yes, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, we looked at it, Matcha, but like I don't want to make something around this nib. So what pen was 3 for 20? This Wancher. Do I even have that saved? I'm in too many browsers. Do y'all have that Wancher link? That's what you sent in brown? Okay. This one. The Wancher Clicker Fountain Pen. So yeah, I need to ink that up, Inky Love. I've used that nib before, but I want to try it in that barrel, that skinny barrel. So yeah, this is a fountain pen nib on the inside. I wonder if they've just built it around that mechanism and they somehow can retract it. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Make one that twists like the Mont Blanc Bohème. Sheesh. What's Wancher's gig? Maker, reseller? What's their focus? They started as Urushi. See, even though they started as Urushi, I always thought they were like almost like not really an OEM, but I don't know, like Maker type thing. Are regular Wancher fountain pens good? I've had good luck with them. I mean, a lot of the ones I've had have used Yovo nibs, so. Like, yeah, they use this sealing mechanism, so it's like springy. Like, I've always, what's a regular Wancher? I mean, this looks like a regular Wancher. Ebonite. I don't think they do any acrylic. Yeah, and they've done collaborations with sailors. Oh, I guess they do acrylic if you want a teeny baby pen. Kimberly has these. These are hilarious. Yeah, the Wancher Sailor is nice. Mike's hammered sailor that he likes so much, the blue one, is a Wancher. So they've done some cool stuff, but yeah. I like mini pins, but that's very mini. You have the teeny baby pin, the Pichicho slaps. Okay. Y'all are going to make me get one of these, aren't you? View all. Oh, I guess they do some acrylics. I haven't seen this. So this is like your Asvines. Just your basic acrylic torpedo shape. I'm sure that, like, this is perfectly fine. You have that itty bitty Wancher? Yeah. Usually Wancher buys unsold units from authorized dealers, then to resell overseas markets. Their status of authorized dealer changes from time to time. Yeah, well, these are their house pins, but then they do reselling too, right? So I guess it's a little bit of both. But like all of these are Wancher pins, not like Sailors or other pins. So yeah. Let's see what else they got. So yeah, I mean, these all seem fun. And then they have, okay, so that's a Sailor, right? But it's got the Wancher on the cap band. So yeah, they do stuff like that. Yeah, their Arushi story was very off-putting. I think CY did a whole write-up of Wancher being sketchy about that Arushi. I think there's an old Tokyo Station blog post where CY goes into Wancher. Like the sourcing and stuff. Oh, there, Gizmo Geek's already on it. Yeah. All right, so up next... All right, we did that one. We did the giveaway. So this is the British Racing Green Wingbacks. I don't like their fountain pens that much. I thought Wancher was using prison labor. What? Like, for real? Why does that kind of ring a bell? That might be in CY's article. That seems crazy. Those are crazy words. Wancher is what Engika turned into? Really? Engika? Engika was super sketchy. But I think I bought a pen successfully from Engika. I think that I bought the PO nib secondhand. I wonder if that person bought it from them, because that was like a like it was like $180. Same Taizo behind both. Interesting. Yeah. There's a glass dip pen company that is manufactured by prison labor as a training program. Like, I'm not opposed to prison labor as long as, like, that's part of the story, right? Here's why we're doing something good. They get treated better or well. I don't know how all of that works. Disabilities, no. Who are here in the U.S.? Schneider? Is it Schneider here in the U.S.? I mean, there's Skillcraft from the U.S. government, and there's one other. Is it Schneider in the U.S.? Who am I thinking of? I think it's Schneider. I think they use, they give jobs to, like, disabled and other, challenges. Is that what it is? Get composted? Skillcraft used to make fountain pens. I've never seen one of those. All right, so this is the British Racing Green, the wingbacks. I do really like a wingback. How much are these? $265. That's pretty pricey. It's like 70% of what Goodwill does. Yeah, like rehab jobs and things like that. That's a really great color, though. Superb color. But I like their standard pens. This is the one I have. I like their standard pens more than their fountain pen. The fountain pen is just like long and tubular. Like, of course it's great, but like it's just not, it doesn't fit me well. I did see the William Hanna's closing. Yeah, we'll have that on the podcast this week for sure. I already have a bunch of notes for the podcast this week. This looks great. I just prefer their standard pens. I think I gave away my fountain pen. But I have the pen with the clip, and the pencil, all in stainless. Just back from a cycle. That sounds amazing. So yeah. So that's cool. WH closing was such a surprise. I was going to the site to send a link for a friend. That does stink. All right, what was this one? Oh, all right, here we go. Bahama Yellow fountain pen. I'm going to say I saw a bunch of pictures yesterday. This is the best picture I've seen because it looks like a spoiled banana. This picture is good. There were some other pictures that did not look good. This looks good. I'm in. I like it. Then some of the pictures were more like taupey, and it made it look a little bit more rotten. These pictures look good. I don't know where I saw some of the other pictures. This doesn't look like the pictures I saw yesterday. It was like it was more like cream taupey. Yeah, it was more like the cafe latte. This is actually not. This is definitely more of a proper yellow. So the other pictures, Thunder Viking, I thought were more in the browner, toffee, caramelly type of situation. This one looks This one looks correct. I think this one looks right. I'm good with this. I was actually concerned about the pictures I saw yesterday. I was like, this does not look good. This is good. They're not really. I guess they did a good job last year with some of the colors. Very appealing. I see what you did there. They did a good job with some of the colors, but they have really like gone in on this range of the Bahama, cream, toffee, coffee. There's like how many of these? There's been like 5 out of the last 10 ones that look like this. Click on the link. I think the color looks better on my screen locally than through the screen cap here. Twiz would be good about I want to see something new. I think that's fair. I agree. Like they're doing all the black trim stuff, right? The onyx type stuff. Like these were onyx and swirl. Like that's good, but also maybe something else. Maybe something else. It looks like caramel, yeah. So it's fine. It's fine. But yeah. All right, next one. Okay, that was the Rotring Truffle. Go enter that. Diplomat Arrow. Ooh, it's wood. Okay, I have not. Now that would be a pretty sick pen pattern. I mean, I'd be in, but rip. Hey, here's my new Retro 51 design. Son of a gun. Let's see if this works. There we go. That looks sharp. That looks crazy good. I am very into that. Especially keeping the little details on the end, the little metal bits on the end. Pretty nice. And the price is good. Like $200. I would have expected it to be more, to be perfectly honest. Would. Diplomat Arrow would look unbelievable on Urushi. Yeah. They always do their nibs out of the box are really, really. God dang it. It's just a habit that I click to embiggen. I wasn't even doing that as a joke. That was an accident. Disagree on Tuesday. The new product Swipe didn't hit. I actually think their limited editions are good for the price point now, but sure else would they go to market? Release less colors? Probably. They went hard at the end of last year. I don't know. I would be up for a new model. I think they're probably 0 for 2 on the last new models. It's not wood. What? Oh, get out of town. It's aluminum and hydro dipped. Son of a bitch. Then I guess the price makes sense. It tricked me. I got. I am very disappointed now. I thought this was sick. Oh, man. Tricked. I bet this feels terrible. I bet this does not feel great. It will be like a mental cluster. It's a pretty solid hydro dip though. Hey, what are we doing reading? Hey, let's not read the descriptions here, chat. We don't do that. Reading the product descriptions. Who would do that? We don't need information. We just need to know that this is a wooden diplomat and I like it. And now you've just blown that for me by reading. What are we doing? Or what are we even doing here? No wonder it's only $200. I thought this would be a lot more. Oh man. I'm sure it'll do fine, but I'm let down and my day is ruined. All right, last link. What's this last one? What is this? Color. What are we coloring? Okay, so there's a template to download. Oh, is that gosh, what's her name? Starts with a K. That's cool. That's pretty funny. I'm in. Coloring. I know, but what's Papa J's wife's name? No, not Kiki. I like their, hey, that's me. I like where's their pin show set up? Their California pin show setup was super sick. Where is it? It's not even in here. Bruh. Will this show it? Let's see. Oh, that's after. Their table was really cool. Does Papa J go to pin shows outside of California? I have no idea. I think that he just hasn't done many pin shows yet. Peanut? Yeah, Christina. I was thinking was with a K. I was thinking Christina, but I wasn't positive. Not that it matters. I was just trying to say it right. But their table looked really, really cool. I guess I saw it. I saw it in some other pictures. Oh, maybe it was in Kimberly's review. Sorry. Avert your eyes. I'm gonna be scrolling aggressively. I could just Control F and find it, but I'm not. This is a good review. This made me jelly. Ukulele, Andre the Giant, Karis Customs, Joe, Ryan. There it is. Luke and Christina. Doesn't that look good? I think that looks super good. I really like that. I really like that. So good. So anyway, I was like, where have I seen this before? And it's like literally at pinaddict.com. Crazy. Who would do that? Who would do that, chat? Phew. It does look awesome, right? Something different, something cool. Love it. Genuinely wonderful. Definitely. I got to meet Luke finally at Atlas last year, sidewalk sale. Start a new bullet journal for 2026. I realize I don't like the layout I've been using and want to start fresh with a new notebook, a new layout. Am I crazy to want to transcribe everything I have so far into a new Bujo? No. I've transcribed to switch over. I don't think even, like, I wouldn't even consider it, like, weird. Like, I would just do it. Then you're gonna tell us, well, I've used, like, 148 of the 192 pages. 2 months, yeah, to start the year. Seems fine. Do it. Or just start fresh. Like, what's preventing you from starting fresh? Give yourself some freedom, right? Give yourself some peace. But if it makes you happy, like, I think a lot of us would copy it, to be honest. I'd just straight up copy it. If I felt like I had to, I would just... OCD won't let it start mid-year. Is it predated? Is it predated already? Yeah, Dutch Bill says transport is part of the Bujo system. Yeah. Blank. But you want the whole year. If you want it, I would be fine transcribing it. And when you go to transcribe it, you might find yourself editing as you go, to be honest. I've transcribed and like cut things as I've gone. Right. To get the initial batch over, right? I'll end up like somehow editing a little bit of it as I go. So but yeah, give yourself some freedom too. All right. Here's another one I wanted to show. This looked kind of crazy. So the Bennu Euphoria hand-painted fountain pen and Firehorse limited edition. So this is crazy to me in that this one's only $280 when their normal ones are like $240 now. This looks sick as all get out. Each pen individually numbered, hand-painted by Bennu's artisans. Like, I don't get it. Why is this one only $280 when like the Haute is like $240? This looks absolutely sick. Yeah, I love this. Is this one also fake wood? No. This one's precious resin. This one's precious resin. Have you seen the hand-painted Lotus pens? I think so. So anyway, I love this. What would go good in it is the new Robert Oster Jersey Devil. So they sent me this. Y'all will be proud of me, chat. This is their new limited edition. I don't know the whole Jersey Devil story. Deep in the swamps of the Pine Barrens, just an hour south of the Gold Spot Pens office, lurks a legend that has haunted New Jersey since 1735. So their hockey team is even named the New Jersey Devils. Now we finally captured the Jersey Devil and bottled its dark mythical energy into an exclusive fountain pen ink. So yeah, it's one of those mitts. So what's up, Pat? Unsorted. So they sent me this. Look how proud y'all are gonna be of me, chat. It was embargoed, so I put a note on it. Tuesday, March the 3rd, and then covered it up. There was an X-Files episode around it. Nice. So yeah, their hockey team's called the New Jersey Devils. So I inked this up. They sent me this early to take a look at. I've had it inked up for a couple days. It's really nice. This is definitely like a bloody red. It's kind of cool. We'll play with it in a minute. But I thought y'all would be proud of me not breaking the embargo on it. But now we can do it. There's no fancy label or anything. It was just a reminder for me to not screw it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah. I know. I did a good job on that one. So that was just a reminder in case I just grabbed it and started slinging it around, because I've had it in this pen. So this was actually difficult, chat. So this color is not a color I use a lot. So I don't have a lot of pens that would favor this color in a matchy situation. I wonder if there's anyone talking about disability and adaptation in the stationery world. I don't know if there's anyone particular I can send you to, but there's definitely a lot of conversations around that. Yeah, so this color is really good. So we're going to test this out a little bit more today, play around with it. So I had to pick a pen. Didn't you have a cherry red Canalea? Used to. We have sold that one. I love red. I do love red pens. I generally won't go red in a red pen though. So I do have a Nikaya that this would go great in, but I haven't inked this up in a while. And I thought this might be. Why sell the Canalea? Because I bought a new one. And I had too many. It made me have 4 Canaleas, and I don't need 4 Canaleas. Do you put blue, blacks, and red pens? Yes. That's exactly what I do. Blue, blacks are for red pens. Red ink is for black pens. So we got like the, I don't know if this is Black Mamba. Did you watch Mike's Atlas Mystery Box opening? I did not. What thoughts are there to share? That it was crap. He said that in the title it was crap. Have you done any more work or thought about your purple black ink? I have contacted someone to make ink, and I owe them an email this week of what I'm looking for. And good morning, McPenthusiast. So yeah, so we have Jersey Devil in here. If anyone needs my Gold Spot code, it's not an affiliate code because they're already advertised with me. But it's Brad Likes Orange, and that gets you 10% off. I can't write that down. Yes, New Jersey Devils ink. Yeah, red and a black pen is usually my go-to. What are we? Is that one? What this one's called? What are we doing with that Unica Nera? It was given to us by Kenro, and we a couple of the people on the team have reviewed it. Sarah did a full NaNoWriMo with this pen 1 year. These pen clips are, what pens was it? These pen clips are a mistake. Summation Mike's vid. So yeah, I really don't. What are you doing with it? Yeah, I should review it. He got one of the Charlie Brown pens. Gotcha. Oh, and so the clips on the Charlie Brown pens. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, those clips. PAR 90. It feels really good. Are there plans to have someone compare the Sailor 14, 18, and 21K nibs for the blog? I haven't thought about it. I guess we've talked about it. Oh, and the Concan Bridge clip, the Visconti clip. We should. What is this black pen? It's the Aurora 88 Unica Nera. I got to test the Sailor steel nibs. Very nice. I want to see. Box was a Charlie Brown pen, Conklin 1898 in Colorverse. Definitely a Bad Clips theme. Yeah. That's funny. I guess I have to watch it just to see his face. But yeah, this is a completely blacked out pen. It's kind of sick. They don't sell I don't think they sell this one anymore, right? 04A. I don't think it was like super limited or anything. I just think it's just no longer. I think they just, switch through them. So we'll test this ink. I like the 88 more than the Optima. The center bend on the Optima is a miss for me. With the, I don't know what you call that, like Greek key type of shape. I don't know what that's called. I did a review. I thought Sarah and Jeff did them. Yeah, that's not me. That's Sarah. So what were we going to do, Matcha? So this was a test run where Sarah does NaNoWriMo every year. I don't know if she still does it. You don't think it's discontinued? You can probably find it. Yeah, probably. It was kind of a standard lineup pen. So instead of her using, all of her stationery, all of her notebooks, she did the whole month, 50,000 words with this pen. Yeah, NaNoWriMo is pretty much dead. Yeah. So she did 50,000 words with only this pen. So that was the thing. Yeah, it's just getting a Sailor with an 18K nib. I'm sure we'll have one at some point. I'm not like None of the Sailor 18K nibs pins interest me right now. So they'll have to do something cool for me to spend that much money. NaNoWriMo decided they're big fans of AI, which for a writing like event is like crazy. And not just like Grammarly's like one thing. Like you can have pros and cons of that, but I think they were really like just like AI's okay. And everyone was like, "Huh?" I think they were they were sponsored by an AI company. They were sponsored by an AI company was what it was. Do the new Sailor nibs from the 1911. That's more likely something I will do. GHP is the Sailor, the $100 Sailor, the $100 Pilot. I'm going to get all those. I'm really not looking forward to that Pilot review, but I'm going to do it. So, let's take a look at this ink real quick. I have 2 new inks we're gonna play around with today. Let's do this. Thought I had my big board in here. Oh, so did they just burn it all down? Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, so we got Jersey Devil. And seriously, I'm not trying to sell. I don't get anything for this, but I do have a 10% off code for Goldspot if y'all want it. Not an affiliate code, because again, they already pay me money. Like they're already an advertiser, so I didn't need an affiliate code on top of it. That is really bad on the eyes. Let's just do this. Let's see if we can make this a little bit better on the eyes. I know, it just looked terrible. I want to do a couple little testy things here. They also, holy crap, Mighty Myrrh. That's crazy. So they really just went off the deep end. All right, I have a coloring, and can we not use the word nuked? Yeah, fair enough. Do you choose which side of the texture? I've never known which side of the coloring to use. There's a texturer side, and then there's a smoother side. Which do you use? Does it matter? I think they're different, chat. I mean, they are different. You use the smooth. I feel like the smooth. Both is good, right? That's why I try not to get mental over it, but I can't help but feel it. You use textured. Smooth, textured, smooth, textured. We'll go smooth. I think I usually use textured. Let me do smooth this time. So I got that. I have Jersey Devil. And then smooth, textured both. And then the Scriptus 10th anniversary. I also inked this up in this pen. I need to save that. I gotta save this for an upcoming review. Upcoming video review. I gotta save that. Textured. So then I put, like I said I was gonna do, that's what I put in my Cosmo. Textured because that makes the cards concave. Man. How about, did some of you know that it doesn't have texture at all? Some of these are really old. I'm trying to see what I've used in the past. I think mostly textured. I'm gonna use smooth. You look at the hole punch. What the hell does that mean? Which way it's in? So like it's punched through this side to this. So this should be the back side. So you're telling me smooth is the back side by the way the punch is? Is that what you're saying, Inky Love? Everyone says one thing, Brad does another. I'm always going to do what I want, but I do like information. So Aziza and Sim sent me this recently, and that's what I put in my Cosmo. We'll do some writing samples with these later. They both look really, really good. It does matter. It does matter from a decision-making process in consistency. But now M. Inky Love's giving me something else to look at. As long as you do it all the same. That's the thing, Neighbor Villain. I don't know. Just dip the whole card. I mean, that's not a bad idea. But now that I see the punch, makes me want to wants me to do it on the front side. All right, I'm gonna go with the punch theory. All right, M. Inky Love. If only we could ask the maker. Fine. There we go. Asked her. You didn't mean right now? How else are we going to solve this? She's going to say it doesn't matter. And you think you're going to get an answer? Anna said she recommends the texture side. Okay. You missed this. You should call. I'm not going to call her. She's a late sleeper. I don't want to. I mean, she's probably up, but she's a night owl. I'll ask her if she wants to come on stream. Test it, see if there's a difference. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's just that I haven't been consistent. So let me get out other cards. M. Inky Love has really thrown me off with the punch orientation because there is a punch. They're all punched through the textured side and out the back through the smooth side. All right, let's just do both, and then we'll get since we'll do both, then we'll get an answer later. Okay. Have you ever thought about making a tier list of the best smelling pens or the most stiffable ones? I mean, we've done like the Papermate Flare brunch series, and we've done a tier ranking on the pens that are supposed to smell. We have done some rankings for sure. You think I'm joking? And welcome, by the way. But no, we do smell-o-vision here. All right. All right, what are y'all talking about? Are you still talking about? All right. So this is texture side. I'm going to do kind of a 2-layer thing here. All right, so that's texture, and this is smooth. Guess I'll try to do them the same, do a little bit of extra. Okay. So this is Jersey Devil. I'll write the names on them here at the end. Some in our productions, I got our paper wrap from the manufacturer with a more pronounced texture than it was in the past. Still recommend using the texture side for color fidelity, but the smoother side is easier to write on. Okay, so so doesn't matter. We'll see what the differences look like. I live up to the name. Oh yeah. Yeah. Everyone will be like, yes, that's correct. All right, I think I swapped sides here, but it's pretty clean. All right, so this is the, what is this one? T dot teal. I like this color. So again, this is texture side. Trying to do equivalent amount of inks on the side. I just kind of like lay it on thick just to kind of see what it does as it dries. It is smoother even just to applicate with a swizzle stick, drink stirrer stick. So then we'll do this. Needle Girl, 60 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you soon. You gonna be at the Atlanta show, I'm assuming? Oh, you know what? I have pens inked up with this. Why am I writing it with a marker? Oh well. We'll add some lines to it. That was dumb. If I don't have if I don't have pens already inked up and I'm just doing like quick samples, I'll use a marker, but I literally have pens inked up with this. So this is Pannonia. T dot teal. Stupid head. I put down a lot of ink, so they're taking a second to dry, which is fine. I don't mind doing that on like a swatch, which is why it's also nice to have it in a pen. So I definitely picked a good pen for this ink. The teal looks very green. Yeah, you'll see it. It's so heavy on these; it does look green. In the nib, I'll show you. It looks much lighter. Yeah, I. Can you show your other camera? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let me get all these done, and then we'll. And plus, I need them to dry all the way. Like they're pretty inky, right? And this is an extra fine nib. The other one is an extra fine too, but this one is super finer. You can see just in my handwriting how different it is. It looks teal from the nib, right? You can even see that in this camera. So I should probably lighten up. This is probably a swatch that would be better served by doing something lighter, even like a cotton swab, where this is actually like, I think, pretty accurate. And we'll do it on these sands and paper as well. Go back and read Tom R5 comment. I did with the about the texture. I did read that one. Oh, there. Oh, the second one. Okay, there's the second one. You get more color variation on the textured side, more sizing on the textured side. Okay. Backside, smooth side. Okay, so that sizing bit is important. So it will dry slower on the textured side, which is actually what you want for a swab. Okay, good. Yes. So texture, you can't do it. And then Bailey, I'm like, yes, I should do the texture. And then Bailey's like, I can't do the texture. Yeah. So I'll stick to the textured side, even though this actually looks pretty flat on both. I think it looks better just from the nib. Like the swatches are kind of like, you do you, boo. I have a friend that tells me that all the time. This is a much better writing ink than a swatching ink, right? It's just a good color, just a good flat, bloody burgundy color. I really like it from the nib as opposed to in the swatch, and then these are still drying. So we're gonna do it on the sands in here real quick. Even the ink that dried here, you can tell the difference. And on the edges here, you can see some of the different coloration. This is, again, the rough side's on the left. So you can see the more coloration here, and it's a little bit flatter on the smooth side. So textured side, you get a little bit more. So let's do... Let me just put some ink on these two on this page. So this is Sans and TR. The Yamamoto Sans and TR. Let's see this. Should I ask Waringo to make special ink swatch cards for you? I'd just get Anna to do it and just do a cover. Do color rings with a cover. I would be cheating if I got someone to do it. Someone else to do it. Actually, we'll do this one. We'll kind of dry this one out a little bit to see what kind of colors we get. Go from heavy to light. Ooh, sorry. I get that. I totally get that, Bailey. That is absolutely a thing. And these are pretty textury. Totally get that. So again, every type of paper is going to make these inks look differently. Like, look how different this looks. And we'll still do the top cam here in a second. Look at that. Yeah. So like, which is why I don't swatch everything, because like it's fine if I'm trying to maybe like learn something for the minute, but overall it's more of a let me just use it on paper in my normal usage situation as opposed to swatching, because this is going to be what I really care about in the end, which is why I don't do a lot of swatching per se. All right, let's look at the camera version real quick. So I think these are still pretty accurate. Like, it's just a good color. And then you have these, which is which. So that's smooth. So that looks a lot richer on this camera. You can see some character in that ink. And even the writing looks like it matches with the swatches here, where underneath it looked pretty different. And then like a really ink favorable page like Sans and TR makes them both look just hot. Like, that's just good looking ink. Right. You get to my first seminar about swatching. Ooh, you'll have to share how it goes. That would be fun. I would take that class. Like, cause like adding water and all that stuff is really fun to see how it plays with the colors. But I still, at the end of the day, I'm like, number one, I care about my writing. Like, what does it look like from a nib? And then maybe like playing with the ink with like water for like coloring. That's another fun thing to do. So, you see, I messed that up. So, yeah. Good stuff. Slowly starting to do small swatches on Krina paper now, since that's become my meeting notes paper. That's a good paper. I need to get out your notebook again that you sent me. That's a fun paper. I do like that. All right, cool. That's those. I think I do prefer the texture side. I think that's mostly what I use. And then these are the smooth sides. We'll save all of them though. But the real fun stuff is here. This is why we like fancy paper for fountain pen inks, chat. Right? That's why we like them. All right, let's do another giveaway. Let's do another giveaway here. Let's do some ink. I think I got plenty of inks. I haven't done. Ooh, so let's see. Oh, let's do this before we do a giveaway. Schedule. If you follow my status page, you'll notice I've changed tomorrow's stream from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Thursday's stream from 2 p.m. to 10 a.m. post-podcast-ish time. I'm starting to... this is a test. This is a trial run. We'll probably do this for a few weeks. I'm having trouble on Thursdays with the schedule because I'm having to do more shipping for Spoke because we're releasing a bunch of products. So I need a more fixed shipping schedule, and that's Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons work the best for the weekday. There's always ad hoc shipping streams to do. But so we're going to go 10 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Wednesday. We'll try this for at least this week and next week and see how it goes. That's the plan. But basically the podcast, having the podcast and then trying to squeeze in some work and then doing a stream at 2 o'clock on Thursday afternoon is not working as well for me as I hoped. I need to just go into the stream right after the podcast and then have the rest of the afternoon to work Thursday. Where Wednesday, I don't have anything in the morning. I can still have an afternoon. I'd like to still have an afternoon stream. But yeah, it's been too much stress on my Thursday schedule to have those two things. So we'll see. So test run. I want to keep an afternoon stream for sure. So that's my solution right now. Test run. So tomorrow, 2 o'clock. And then Thursday, I'll just stay after the podcast like I've done in the past on Wednesdays. I'll just finish podcasting, turn on the stream, and then we'll chat for a little bit. Yeah, like it's good. Like things are good. It's just always moving. I like to just be more efficient, and I'm getting kind of crushed on Thursdays. It's not working as I hoped because it's just too much variance on Thursdays running around. So anyway, all right, let's do a giveaway. Oh, my point being, I haven't done the ink audit yet. We'll do that. That might be a next week thing at this point. Tomorrow we'll do Pen Addict 100, and after that we'll do inks. But I do have some inks to give away. Let's do this one. I always wanted to review this one. So, long story short, ! status, the page that takes you to, I try to keep that up to date with the current week's schedule. Even if something changes the day of, I will try to put that on that status page in case you're going, hey, is Brad going to stream today? I'll put it there. I think I swatched this at some point in time. This is just, I don't know totally what's going on here with Fortune Bunny. We've definitely looked at it. Is this a shimmer ink? Is this like a black and gold shimmer? This just looks like a fun ink. Ink Institute. Oh, it's like gray shimmer. Ooh. Oh, is this kind of bluish? Anyway, we need to look up Fortune Bunny. We're going to give this away in just a second. It is a shimmer ink, so you're forewarned. If you don't like shimmer, maybe don't enter this giveaway. But let's look it up real quick. Is efficiency always the goal? Yes. Because that goes hand in hand with the mental health part. So yes. I am I'm a pretty structured schedule person, and when I get thrown off, it affects me negatively, so I'm trying to fix that. So yes, it does help my mental health very much. Just think Affluent Dragon. So this is Ink Institute. Fortune Bunny. Does the status page have any way to get notifications? Not that I'm aware of, unless you have like an RSS feed and it would have like send you an RSS push. Oh wow. kind of like a mid 90. This looks pretty sick, to be honest. It's almost like a dark blue. Oh, this looks really nice. Okay, that's what we're going to give away. Fortune Bunny. Yeah, I'm super regimented. I have to be because I do so many different things. I just don't do one thing. And so trying to fit in that puzzle every week is always what my goal is, and not go crazy. So I think that's going to help. I've been struggling on Thursdays, honestly. Okie doke. Let's do. Where's my giveaway page? Okay, Fortune Bunny. This ink. Why didn't I review this? This ink looks amazing, and it's got a great name, Fortune Bunny. All right, go! Exclamation point waffle! Exclamation point waffle! Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. I was almost singing that. What was that? And you must email me your shipping address if you do win. We're giving away a bottle of Fortune Bunny, which I have clearly sampled because the seal has been broken, but it's 99% full. Mafia Geek, you got me. That's it. Had to change everything. Had to change everything. Nah, it's all good stuff. I just need some sanity in my Thursdays, and having that split live schedule is not working well. The podcast part's fine, but trying to fit in work and then start a stream in the afternoon has not been working for me, especially if there's a bunch of shipping to do. Which, if you won something today, who is it? Mouse and a Biscuit. Whoever wins this, I think I'm shipping today. Should be shipping this afternoon, so send me your stuffs when you get a chance. Sanity, what's that, right? I like these colors. It's a good combos. What's up, Miso? I think this is my new favorite, though. Just kidding. It's no Akibi. It does look nice, though. Could you do the stream Friday? I never schedule anything for Friday because that is newsletter writing today, and that takes me like 5 or 6 hours. So nothing gets scheduled on Fridays. No shipping, no recordings, no anything on Fridays. Because the newsletter has to go out Saturday at 10 a.m. So that is my newsletter writing day exclusively. Because then I would really be stressing. I have a regular spoke call with Brian on Fridays, and then I write the newsletter. Pickleball in the afternoon. Not usually. If I do it, I'll do it in the morning so I can get home and start writing. One of my hang-ups, one of my work hang-ups, it's not really a hang-up, it's a feature, to be honest, is like, number one, I don't work like crazy hours. I hate working in the evenings. I need my evenings to just do nothing. So if I'm doing like work, like if I'm shipping or writing after like 5 or 6 o'clock at night, I get pissy. You like the One-Off Friday morning podcast? Yeah, that was an emergency. That was break glass in case of emergency. I had a doctor's appointment, I think, that I forgot or something like that. You get sweaty newsletters after pickleball? No, I take a shower before I write because I am sweaty. But I haven't been playing recently, so which is good. All good. So yeah, Fridays are blocked off. Non-negotiable Fridays. I think Friday's pretty much my only non-negotiable day. Everything else I can make fit. But I've been working like every weekend for the past month or two. I'm actually going to take next weekend off and take a long weekend with the wife down to New Orleans. We'll talk about that next week. Do a Papier Plume visit. Store visit, store recap. We'll do that for members in a couple weeks. Fanatic members. Yeah, so I'm gonna. I need a break. I'm not working. Goes to the stationery store. I mean, I can do it for like an hour. Plus, then I can write it off. I mean, I see that as a feature. Is there a stationery store I need to visit when I go to New York next month? Fountain Pen Hospital, Goods for the Study, and Kinokuniya are probably your top three. Fountain Pen Hospital, Goods for the Study, Kinokuniya. Jacqueline, 29 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Oh, duh, Yoseka. I mean, Yoseka would be number one. Hello. Yoseka's Brooklyn, though. I don't know why I was thinking just like strictly city. But yes, Yoseka number one if you're in the area. And like Yoseka, honestly, 1 through 10. And then everything else. I did enjoy Goods for the Study, though. Nico Zakaya. I think Kimberly did a review of that for the blog, maybe? FPH is now Pen Family? Yeah. Like, you don't, like, FPH is not, like, I wouldn't put that high on my list. I would much rather make the effort to go to Yoseka. For sure. There are 3 Goods for the Studies locations? Dang. I can't remember which one we went to. It's been 6 years or so since we've been. It was a nice location. Pretty big. Liked it. I've heard Yoseka have been bombarded with weird Google phishing links that masquerade as Yoseka. We went to both when we were there. Yeah. I can't remember the location of the one we went to. I love the Kinokuniya in Atlanta. I still haven't been. Pick up my Sukiyo and my manga at the same time. Sick. I love that, Coven. I guess I'm glad I'm not closer to that. I need to go though. Itching to go to a fountain pen store. It's really fun. You just get to handle the merchandise, which is nice. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Ink Institute. I almost called this Ink Institute Spicy Miso. That would be a good ink name. What color would Spicy Miso be? That'd be a hard color to see on the page. That'd be like that terrible, the worst ink in the world that Naperville won. That Korean one. Let's see, who in chat has the best ink name? Voluptuous Villain could be a good ink name. Red with orange shimmer, close. Olive Octopus, true. Emotional Olive is. Front Me, what color would Front Me be? Yeah, I don't know. Stream Elements. If I win, I'll send it back to you. It should be shared. Yeah, what color of ink? What color of ink is your username on Twitch? There you go. Dragonfly. Dragonfly would be a good ink. Slumberland's definitely a pink blue. I like that. Purple. Tess would be purple. Fanged red. Rewizzles is definitely purple. AU Chia Pet. But I don't want to make... You can't really make a blue-orange ink. You just have to make a Chia Pet ink. So green and brown. Emotional Olive. Yeah, yours is already made. Olive Octopus already has an ink color. Probably be Borange. Bailey's green. Nice. Gold then. Yeah. Green with a gold shimmer. Yeah, Dragonfly, you could do some interesting stuff. It'd be Dragonfly would be kind of like this if it had like some extra like green and pink and purpley shimmer. Spearmint Diva is my spirit ink. Is that a real ink, or that sounds like you for sure? Royal Blue, Inky Rider. Actually, I like that Royal Blue for Inky Rider. Colorverse Delicious Sleep. Is that for real? Now I want to change my ink to be more inky. Well, my name's Pen Addict. Like that's not even an ink color. Sinister Grackle could actually be an interesting color. Wilted Flower with the Prime subbing for 5 months. What color of ink are you? From Corolla Car Shade. All right, this giveaway's closed. Last call! Exclamation point waffle. Violet to blue black with gold shimmer. Spearmint Diva is a diamond shimmer ink. Okay. All right. Dot Mackie. Yeah. I mean, Pen Addict's not a color. I mean, it's only orange because that's the background of it. All right, closed. Ink of the Witch. There you go. You already have. Who already has their ink? There we go. There's another question. Olive Octopus has an ink. Emotional Olive. Ink of the Witch for Rewizzle. Spearmint Diva. Do you already have an ink? Like Sir Cobalt. That's pretty good. Like, I think, does Karen Dash have a Cobalt Blue? Did I close this giveaway? Yeah, I did. Okay. Going the vinyl route could be anything. That's true, Nibs and Wax. It would have to be like a swirly. All right, let's do this. Let's pick a winner. All right, here we go. Winner is, bam, Sabast, you win. Are you first time winner? Yellow with red shimmer. Oh, Sabas TT. So when I saw it over here, it doesn't put like the cases in there. Nice. Okay, now it's funny. I couldn't recognize it before. Okay, which dinosaur would you like? Stega, Dino, or Brawny? So pick a dinosaur. Dinosaur buddy. Stega, Dino, or Brawny. Brad, have you used Bungo Box's Ink of the Witch before? I have, and I gave it away. Brawny. All right. It's very, very dark. Ink of the Witch is best with a drop of water added to it, in my opinion. Rewizzles might yell at me for that, but I think you have to dilute Ink of the Witch for it to really bang. Did I actually give it to you? That doesn't surprise me at all. All right, email me, hello@penandneck.com. Might ship it today. Yeah, I think Ink of the Witch really, it's just black. But if you add like a single drop of water to it, it changes everything. It's like really, really great. It's a great color. Oh, yeah. I still say that for having more thumbs up. Yeah. What a great, I still use that probably every week. 2 thumbs up. If I had more thumbs up, I'd have more thumbs up. Is a real quote. I don't know how many drugs were involved, but it's a real quote. Tono and Limbs does have great names. Is the Miser member newsletter? Yeah, definitely. Single drop of Chokuro to Fire on Fire makes it a very good brown black. Seriously? It doesn't crush it too much. Oh, single to 2.5 mil. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Does it mix well? Like it almost seems like a different consistency. That's interesting. Interesting. All right. What should we do? We got a few minutes. Anything else you want to do? Sample vial ink experiment time. Yeah, that's something we can do one day. Work meetings, boo. Bailey's, boo. A coveted pink Buddhist altar. I like the longer the ink name, the better the ink. I think is the rule, right? We'll have to do some ink experiments. I'm okay mixing like a few types of inks. I keep, if it's the same product lineup. Will PA 100 stream include a spreadsheet? No, not this time. We're in the refinement zone. So we'll have to complete the refinement, macro data refinement. Once that is complete, maybe we can spreadsheet it. So let's see. Tomorrow, what was Sonny from Straits Pens? His ink names were just funny. All right, so tomorrow we'll do. I'm gonna write this down because I'll forget. I know y'all wouldn't forget. Let's see. Did I do all this? Let's check some things off, chat. Giveaway. So tomorrow we'll do. Oh, tomorrow 2:00. 2:00. So we're gonna do. My favorite stream hour was an hour of people arguing about the spreadsheet. Oh my god. I got an Airtable lesson from Rachel at Rachel's Reflections. That might be the way to go. Tomorrow is PA 100. And then Thursday, I don't know. Thursday we'll have to see because it'll be immediately post podcast. I'll put down ink ? But I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Konpeki no Momiji makes it a nice red. So I've done a Roshizuku mixing before with Konpeki and Shinkai. Like a Shinpeki or Konkai. I don't know which is the better name. I've done Roaring Klingner, Salix, and Scabiosa. Scabix is actually really good. Those are the two that I've enjoyed the most. I haven't done any. I've done things to actually make a good ink color as opposed to putting black and orange, which apparently y'all need me to do. That doesn't sound exciting to me, but Scabix is a good color. Murdoch, 36 months and something. Let's go. I have not, Dr. Naturalist. I've had some of the kits before. I might have reviewed one of them. And I used it for I think I used them for the Koropo, like felt tip, like markers. I can't remember if that was like just like CMYK colors. I like the concept of those things. Black with orange shimmer or orange with black shimmer. I think I would take orange with black shimmer. Black shimmer is underrated, chat. I think black shimmer is underrated. I still got to get that yellow ink with the black shimmer in it. What was it, Bumblebee? Who did that? Dominant? Yeah, I think Tyler's home, so Toby's working. So I don't mind playing around with colors in the same category. Tono and Limbs just seems like a good mixing color. Watching Betchery, if y'all follow Betchery on Instagram, he's always mixing those. And they just seem watery enough to like play nice in any type of mixture. But he just more does it from like a dip pen perspective, just like transitioning into the inks and stuff. But the Tono and Limbs look like a very like good mixing choice for inks. Okay, so we got that. Tomorrow night, I'm recording with Derek, the DWR DNet. What are we going to talk about, Derek? You sent me a list. I should read it. Should I prep? I don't ever prep. We just wing it. I'm just kidding. I'll read your notes. So we're gonna do that tomorrow night. Right? Tomorrow night's Wednesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Did an ink mixing class at LPS. What's LPS? London Pen Show. Did anyone go to the London Pen Show this weekend? CMYK set of just regular diamond work well and even got core machete. Nice. Somewhat. Which one was mine like Kuretake? I swear mine was Kuretake. Get composted, you went. How was it? Did you have a good time? That will drop Thursday the 12th, so a week out. Nice. Nice. You're fast. Is there a black ink with orange shimmer? You would think so. There's just not a lot of black shimmer inks to begin with. Who does a black shimmer ink? Who does a Octopus Fluids has a mixing kit? I mean, that makes sense. They're like a literal ink company that makes inks. I mean, Shogun is the GOAT, right? Shogun is the GOAT of any, like, not just a black shimmer, just shimmer inks, period. Shogun's my number one. But the way the shimmer looks, it makes it look kind of a grayish brown, but it's black. Diamine Night Sky. I'll have to look at that. Toner Limbs had a bespoke ink making table. Sick. Okay, they do that. They do that at shows. They did that at DC last year. So there's Shogun. So that the color of the shimmer really makes it look almost like brownie. But when you write with it, I know you can't see it. It's definitely like almost like a dark gray black. One of my favorites. All right, what'd you say? Diamine Night Sky. That, you know what? That looks like the Fortune Bunny that we're giving away, honestly. Tracy Vandermeer streaking. Wasn't Mont Blanc Einstein weirdly dark gray with black particles? I don't remember that. This totally looks like Fortune Bunny. That's pretty good though. It's definitely got some blue tones to me, like on this image. Oh. Hey bud, how are you?
Tired.
I bet. Did you make it on time?
Yeah.
Good. Atlas Iron Ore. That's Pannonia Draculea would scare me to give to people, just because it's got stuff. Diamine Solstice. That's pretty dark. Do they make this ink? That's pretty black. I mean, for a shimmer ink, that's black. The new Dracula is beautiful art for don't put in a pen. It's scary, yeah. Like I do have my limits, and that is like the heavy pigment stuff. It does look like blue shimmer. This looks sick. Is this a real ink or is it's still available? So they made this one because it was from an ink vent, but it became available. That's pretty sick. So it's a, yeah. This is a red. This is the opposite, right? Red ink with black shimmer. Yeah, that's a pretty aggressive ink. Wearing old black cat. that looks purpley from here. Yeah. Not bad, but not as hot as the... I think that Daimon is it. Just put Dracula in a Kakuno, no worries. Oh, Strigoi. Strigoi is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Strigoi. Yes, that's the one that scares me. Draculea might be okay. It was Strigoi that I didn't like. Yeah. Strigoi. If y'all aren't familiar with this ink, good, I guess. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but this is the one. Did I review this? No, Jeff must have. So, yeah. Like, it's kind of a cool color, but it had, like, too much stuff in it. Yeah, this one had stuff in the bottom. Have a bottle, too scared to ink it up, right? Amount of ink has a comparison swabs of black shimmer inks. Nice. Yeah, this is the true Jersey Devil. Red with black pigment, then black with red pigment. Okay. It just didn't... This one didn't really hit. And it kind of creeped me out. The ink color looks cool, though. I do like the ink color. The ink color looks really nice. All right. Is Mike streaming today? We can vamp until Mike comes on. But I think I'm about done. I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. Diamine Moten Basalt is my jam. Excuse me. I have a vampire thing TTRPG that'd be perfect for. There's I still prefer... I actually did... Did I do regular Waringhold Dracula? Did I just do it in Sailor's Warning? So that was Sailor's Warning. But I guess I don't know, maybe I didn't do a Dracula itself review, but Waringhold Dracula is pretty sick. Sailor's Warning's better than I originally thought. Sailor's Warning's even better than like the images here, I think. I think it looks good. I said it was dry though. Didn't they change the name? I think before they actually released it, right? Do I have these in here? See if I can find these. I guess it looks more like this color. And some of the, here it looks like orangier and peachier. But it's definitely more of that reddish color. I should have really written on here what these inks were, but maybe if I could do it. Can you see? You can see the shimmer in there. So this is Sailor's Warning. Should probably write in pencil on the back of the page. What's up, Starbucks? So that's the Sailor's Warning. This is kind of my... I wish I did a better job in the beginning of this book, where I just did all these ink samples. But I should probably write down what they are, chat, shouldn't I? This is when I do ink reviews. Like I just do like these lines. So it's like a whole book full of them. Except a few pages and the few pages that I do other things with. I wish, oh, I skipped a page. I wish Yoseka still had this book. Because this paper is good for ink. Oh, I did some other reviews in there in the beginning. Oh, here's a Robert Oster, Shake and Shimmy. Look at that. That's good shimmer ink, chat. Barossa Gilt. Kind of purpley and gold. Look at all that shimmer. That's crazy. I like that notebook. I wish I could get another one of those. That was kind of like a one and done type of thing for them, I think. You like the page of dots? I did that for the Kuretake markers. It wasn't even fountain pennings. It was Staff LRX. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Where is that page? This is one of the most like finger oil sensitive notebooks I've ever used. But this was the Kuretake, these pens, the dot markers. And it's cool because they really actually showed like the color. I love your handwriting. It makes me happy. Thank you so much, Pause. No notification. Stupid. Need you to get Japan reps looking out for this Lamy Safari Kuretake pencil. Yeah, I saw that. We're going to talk about that on the podcast too. It's a really good price. I'm surprised at the price. So yeah, we'll get that for sure. Small update on the Rytec retractable. My wife called it a trapdoor spider mechanism. Yep. What's up, SD? Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Man, y'all got too many meetings today. Everyone's in meetings. I'm glad you're skipping your meetings, though. A little over-engineered, but it works. There's no doubt in my mind that it works. I just think it is so ugly. I can't get over that thing hanging off the edge while I'm writing. I'm sure it works, but the visual, I just can't do it. I have no meetings today. Let's see, do I have any meetings today? I have no meetings today. I have emails. I have meetings that could be emails, so they're going to be emails. So I have an email meeting where I need to write up a bunch of stuff for an email, but at least it's not a meeting. Oh, did Anna ever reply? She did not. She did not. All right, so let's see here. Is Mike gonna stream? Oh, are you streaming today? Are you streaming today, Mike? I was just about to wrap up, and if you're gonna stream, I'll send him over. Yeah, we were Jersey. Ooh, sorry. In a sec, cool. We can hang. We were Jersey Deviling today. Hey, thanks, Thule. It was good to hang out today. Just play with some inks. Fresh ink. This kind of matches my shirt. Speaking of the Carolina Devil, true. The Devil did go down to Georgia, though, so I don't know what that says. I don't know what that really says. As I get all the notifications from Mike Jersey Devil. Oh, did Mike get the Jersey Devil? Did Mike influence today? Was Mike an influencer today and dropped it on launch day? Dropped it like it was in fuego. Just went up on YouTube. Nice. I might do a review for tomorrow. We'll see. See what my afternoon holds. Stream time. All right, we'll be over there in just a second. Reminder, chat, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Let's see if I remember. TIL, more about coloring cards. Yeah. Turns out you were on the right track. See you, Brooklyn Becca. All right, let's go get Devilish with Mike. Go watch his video. Twitch changing buttons around. Cool, cool, cool. Adding buttons. Deleting buttons. All right. Oh man, is that cats already? All right. Yes. Love y'all's faces. Oh, there. Oh, here we go. Look, there's Mike's video. Don't go watch that. Yeah. You got it, Dalit. You got it. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for all the subs. Hello, new followers. Appreciate y'all being here. We'll be back tomorrow. Do more things. Until then, we'll do this tomorrow. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.